Peace, peace, peace. Beautiful day, grand rising, good afternoon, good night, wherever you're around the world. May the Most High continue to guide you, bless you, sanctify you, and get you through the process, man. Let's get it, man. It's Uncle K. We back, man. Just keep it moving, moving in silence, strategizing your moves, because just because you're doing good for yourself, there's gonna be the opposition that's always trying to move you out of that peace that you got, always trying to take you away from that, always trying to, find something like, like you got something like a stain on your shirt, you got a stain on your boots. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just hate because they just hate, regardless. And I want to go off this on multiple different perspectives because a lot of people be jocking you because you're not jocking yourself. I'm gonna say that again. A lot of people be jocking you because you're not jocking yourself, man. And that's real. Shalom, fam. Shalom, man. Oh, you can't even type the way you want to type. Yeah, it be like that sometimes, man. Hey, man, get into that bag, brother. Get to it, man. Man, people so caught up jocking you. You know what I'm saying? Why they trying to watch you so much? Like, why do people feel some type of way because they jogging themselves so much, man? You know, I made a post the other day. I said no one could love you the way that the Most High loves you. No one could love you the way the Most High loves you. Nobody can. Nobody can. Now, if the Most High loves you and you fighting for this truth, you're gonna learn how to love yourself because the Most High, the Holy Spirit, is abiding inside of you. So ultimately, you know how to love yourself. You know how to do right by yourself, and ultimately, you know how to do right by people because you're a very respectable person. Yo, what's going on? Undeniable. Yo, Selena, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. Make sure y'all like the live too. Get some more people in the algorithm. I appreciate all you guys that's tuning in though. So it's like I just I got back maybe like 2 hours ago after lifting some weights, just hitting some upper chest and some shoulders and some squats as well too. Something slight, just trying to get the blood flowing. Woke up 5 a.m., got straight to it, no hesitation, getting straight to the weights, getting straight to the progress, man. Ain't no time to be slacking out here because they want you to be down. They don't want you to be up. You quiet, you moving stealth. You're moving like a Navy SEAL. All right. You're moving like a prophet. Let's keep it a buck though. You're moving like a prophet though. All right. You're moving like a prophet because you learn from the prophets, right? You learn, right? You learn how to keep your mouth closed and just move. It's just wild, bro. It's just wild. Let me talk to y'all fellas. Of course, y'all know I gotta chime in on that lifestyle that we all living, right? So let me put y'all on game, man. Another one. So I'm telling y'all, it's kind of wild. Like when you literally stop masturbating. Let me tell you something. Like it's just a whole different ball game. Y'all seen the live I did yesterday where I was talking about how you have to stay on no fap in order to continue to keep this benefits of semen retention because it gets amplified much faster. Your dopamine receptors, your androgens, and everything like that. Everything is functioning properly. It's not out of whack. But what I'm starting to understand is like if people, you start to understand like a lot of people act weird, right? Because they still jocking themselves. They still jocking themselves. I'm not gonna use the other term, but they jocking themselves. That's why they just watching you from a different angle. You shouldn't be worried about what another man got below his belt. You know what I'm saying? I'll be seeing a lot of people moving like that just throughout the day. I just be about my business, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to work, I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm wearing a big ass shirt, I'm wearing some baggy ass shoes, I'm in baggy ass pants, but I'm still seeing that they still jocking, trying to jock my style because they still jocking they self. It's a terrible thing, man. It's a terrible thing. And when you respect yourself, you want to give people respect too. But it's never gonna work like that if they're constantly in that, you know what I mean, in that other side. People gonna constantly think, oh, he better than me, he better than me. That's why they move negative, but you moving so silent. Let me get to this comment. Yo, KD Reborn, what's up, man? Selena said exactly. There's nobody who can love you the way you want to be loved, but you. You're the only one who can love yourself. And do you remember I was in your last live last time? The last thing you said was, Selena, everything will be fine. Oh, tears came to the eyes for real. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Everything definitely is gonna be all right. Everything is all right right now. No matter what's going on, everything's all right. Just take a deep breath, sip some water, and just take it day by day. They smile on your face. When you come in front of them, they smile on your face. But as soon as y'all walk by, they staring at you man, like, man, like, what are we gonna do about this dude? Like, what are we gonna be? What are we gonna do about this guy? What are we gonna do about this guy, man? That's why we gotta move in silence. There's no need to tell people everything that we got going on for ourselves. A lot of people, sometimes you ever notice if you have people in your circle, they're in the circle for a reason until you start growing and expanding. You're gonna come to a realization like, man, they always asking, so what you got going on today, man? I don't never say my moves. I just be like, man, I'm just about to live, man. I'm about to live life. That's it. They're like, oh, what you got going on today, man? I'm like, you know, whatever comes my way. You don't gotta know my moves. Why you wanna know my moves? When people can't read you, they in shambles because they reading too much other things. They reading what other people are presenting. They're reading them too much. They reading. And when they come to you, they can't read you. They can't even sense your power level. Man, what's up, guys? Man, bruh, why am I glowing like this, bro? Bro, I gotta chill, bro. I gotta chill. Cause for the men out here that's walking around with that glow, with that anointment, men that's taking care of their health, men that's staying away from certain lifestyles, man, this glow becomes a little too dangerous for them. Like, what is he doing? Like, why he just walking around glowing like that? I don't know why. I don't know why they be hating like that. I don't know why, man. But they need to get it together, man. Cause we just want peace. We just want peace. We just want harmony. Yeah, the glow is definitely good. You know why the glow is good? Because what you're doing inside shows on the outside. For real. What you're doing in the inside shows on the outside. And a lot of people are so concerned about your outside that they don't know all that work that you put in inside. You know? You gotta do the things within. You gotta take care of the inner man. For the ladies, y'all gotta take care of the inner woman too. They want you to feel like something wrong with you. You know you got a future ahead of you, you know? Man. It's just stuff that we see every day, man. We got to make sure that we good though. There's no time to be anxious out here. No time to have anxiety. No time to strip yourself of that healthy dopamine. Absolutely, those apps are a waste of time. A waste of time. It's a waste. A pure waste of time. Just trash. Waste of time. Waste of time. I was having a discussion yesterday and coming to realization like, man, everyone, not everyone, because clearly the people that's on this live, the people that tune into the channel, y'all already know, man. I'm staying focused. But what I came to realize is a lot of people are socially awkward, right? Why are they socially awkward, but they spend most of their time on social media? It just don't make sense. It just don't make sense, bro. It's sad, bro. We living in a broke. It's broken right now. It's broken. You got everyone's on dating apps because they don't know how to converse with somebody. You meet a woman out here. For the ladies too, you meet. Well, let me just talk about the ladies, man. So for the fellas, right? You meet a lady out there, right? She's so caught up with this whole social media reality, and you a real man. You a man that you don't be in the room doing the wild wild with yourself, right? You taking care of your health, you eating your fruits, you staying organic, you doing your push-ups, you lifting weights, you just on your P's and Q's, you working your job, you clocking in, you clocking out, you paying your bills, you got gas in your car, you got food in your fridge. You you like you pull up on her like, hey, how you doing? I just thought, you look nice. And I want to see if like, I could take your number down. The first thing they say is, you can take my IG. Why? I see you in person, right? I see you in person. I don't want to see a catalog of photos, right? I see you in person, right? So why can't we just do the phone number? Why do you want me to look at your photos for? Why do I have to DM you? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people they don't know how to approach no more. I'm walking through the communities. I got ladies breaking their necks left and right. And I'm like, it's a cold game out here. It's a cold game. It's a real cold game because that's why we have this type of I can't find the word. I'm gonna just keep it 100. I just can't find the word, but we coming to a point where people are not gonna know how to populate how to repopulate, man. A lot of people they just sitting with themselves, like trying to figure it out, talking about, oh, I can't find the right one. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't do this. It's like, man, women could see a man that look attractive. You see them already about to look at you, but what do? They immediately like look away or look down at the ground. It's like everybody's so afraid to acknowledge what they want in life in the physical, right? They so afraid to acknowledge it in the physical, but they going after it on the media and on the phone. You see, a man want an attractive woman, but he's watching women shaking their ass on the phone, right? And then when he see that attractive woman in person, he got anxiety, he's feeling fear, he's feeling insecurity. Why? The same thing for the woman too. She's spending all her time watching dudes on the media. She like, oh, he look good. Oh, he look good. This, that, and the third, right? But once you see a man that's really about that life out in the flesh, he got that. He look animated. He got that CGI, no filter, but he out here glowing. They like, man, that's not real. They Now it's like the physical is not real, and the media is real. Crazy. He said it's so sad these days. I see a 13-year-old kid smoking vape cigarettes, acting like it's cool. Yeah, that's crazy. Said Even boys dance embarrassing dances and become clowns. Everyone lose their honor and respect. Yeah, you got guys out there in like New York City, wiggling and wobbling and just throwing themselves all around, dancing, doing all these effeminate kind of moves, and it's just off. Everything is for the camera. If you don't have a camera on your phone, you can't get her number. If you, yo, you pull up on Shorty with a flip phone, like, "Hey, baby, how you doing? I see you looking good. Can take my number down." You pull out a flip phone. She like flip phone. She be like, "No, thank you." She think you outdated. She think you're outdated because you got a flip phone. You just saving time. You you using your time properly. That's why. That's why you got a flip phone. You don't got time scrolling. You don't got time texting. Hey, baby, call me real quick. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no. I ain't playing out here. I don't want your IG. I don't want your Twitter. I don't want nothing. All right. I got a flip phone. It's just a strict number. I do not have unlimited. I don't have unlimited data, but I do have. I do have unlimited minutes. So if you really with it, give me a call. I don't have IG. I can't scroll on this flip phone, so let's keep it moving. Yo, how you doing? 9,000 from London. Selena, word. She from Germany. You already know. You already know. But the truth is that they only harm their children. Right, right, right. You gotta stay healthy out here, man. You gotta stay healthy, man. Man, your reality shifts when you get your mind right. Everything is mental. When you get your mind right, the reality start changing. People start treating you differently. People gonna treat you the same way you treat yourself. Definitely not locked up. What kind of question is that? Why would I be locked up, man? But anywho, everything's changing up, man. Everything's changing up. Everything's changing up. People finding love on apps, talking about meet me on Bumble, meet me on Tinder, all this stuff, man. No, no, no. I'm giving an example, right? I'm giving an example how right now, right now I'm live on an iPhone, right? But I'm giving an analogy of the times we're living in now. That if you see an attractive woman, if you're a man, and you walk up to her and say, you know, hey, how you doing? How you doing? I just want to say, you looking real, you looking real edifying. And if you interested, take my number down. We could probably, go out, get something to drink, a cup of coffee, whatever it is, cup of tea, biscuits, organic juice, hit a smoothie bar, whatever it is, right? The first thing she gonna say is, take my IG. You gonna go in your pocket and pull out a flip phone. You're gonna be like, I don't got IG, baby. I don't waste my time. I don't waste my time. I don't waste my time, baby. I see you in person. I don't want I don't want your IG so I can sit on my ass looking at your photos. I'm not one of those kind of guys that sit down looking at people's profile pictures and then want to DM you because I think you look good. Look, I see you in person. You look good in person. I don't care about photos. I don't wanna ruin my mindset. I don't want to strip my dopamine. You know? Like this culture is so weird these days. Everybody's so caught up with this media stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. That's why we live in a world where people are chronically masturbating. That's why we live in a society where people are just constantly trying to find a way out. You know, because they keep tricking themselves. They ruining themselves, man. You look at the past days when they had no phone, and men used to really pull up on women. Women were feminine. They didn't have so many options these days. And it's not so much that you have so many options. You tricking your mind thinking you got options because we live in a society now where you can just a click, you could see 1,000 women, and for women, just one click, and you could see 1,000 men. And it's like you see a good dude walking down the street, and you feeling the attraction. She walking, she getting a little nervous, she flipping her hair, she fixing her bag, and then when she walk past you and you say good day, she looking at the ground, bro. But when she was walking in your presence, she was giving you all the physical attraction. If you study psychology, you don't even gotta stress out about if a woman likes you or not. It's body language. You could tell everything by that. He said, right, I thought you had a phone temporarily paid off a prisoner to get that. But I have a permanent flip phone. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it makes sense, right? It makes sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, if she wants you to take her Instagram and not the number, she won't think you're the right one or see anything good in you. Right, right. When you go straight to the media, nah, that's not the way. That's why that's why I won't find my wife through social media. It's a false reality, right? You gotta find her while you going shopping at Whole Foods, while you going at Sprouts, you going grocery shopping, clothing shopping, work, whatever. You going to the park, you walking your dog, you walking your cat, you walking a squirrel, you walking your turtle, whatever you walking, and you see somebody physically that you think is appealing, you're able to say, "How you doing, baby girl?" For real. Said, I'm really trying to find out why our generation is so brainwashed. How can someone be so addicted to the phone and stuff? Yeah, the phone is a device for us to use to get certain things done. We just adjust in the time. It's like we don't apply to jobs anymore physically. So now we have all these apps like Indeed and Workforce and WorkPop or whatever it is. You have to go online to submit applications now. It's no more you walking in the store, you filling out the application, they call you, you get the job, 1, 2, 3. It don't work like that no more. Everything is just like media, 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 media. If you don't have a, if you don't have the updated style, the updated phone, the updated drip, whatever it is, they're gonna think you outdated. They're gonna think you crusty. They're gonna think you dry. But you still staying authentic because you know what's real and you know what's fake. Yeah, I'm keeping it real, brother. Hey Danny, I told y'all when we getting on this camera now, we ain't talking about none of that BS no more, man. We just talking straight facts. It's like we living in that society now where people are so afraid. And when you doing good for yourself, remember it starts off in the mind. So you gotta do good to your mind. You gotta do good to your mind. When you start doing good for yourself, that's when people start changing up on you. That's when people start looking at you with a certain kind of look, like man, it's not, bro. Like we so humble. You so humble because you know where you came from. You know where you know the lifestyle that you was once living. At one point you was whacked out of your mind too. But what did you do with your time? You got your mind right. You separated yourself from the foolishness. You started thinking differently than your peers. You started thinking deeper. You started going deep in the water so you could find out more of that truth. Because trust me, the men that was born, think of like the 1800s. The 1800s, they ain't had no phone. They was out there high testosterone, broad shoulders, big back, out there walking, good healthy dopamine, full of energy. You got people out here that's yawning at 11 a.m. Why you yawning at 11 a.m. for? Why you still in bed at 3 p.m.? I mean, I understand if you woke up at 5 a.m. and was putting in that work. You woke up at 5 a.m. You put in that work, and at 3 a.m. you took a little hour nap, and then you got back to something else. It's that simple, right? When I say how you doing, baby girl, yeah, yeah. It's because that's old school. You know what I'm saying? That's old school. That's old school. I'm thankful. I was born in the '90s. The millennials. Still got to keep that. Keep that flavor, right? The age of 50, right? They just, uh, but it's not clear if you ever find the truth or an answer when you're trying to find one, right? Because you're constantly seeking after it. I just want to go in this live to tell y'all, man, stay silent, keep moving, stay consistent, man, love the process, and just live life. Enjoy the little things. Go out, get a little juice or something, drink the juice. Listen to some jazz and be thankful that you're here right now. There's no need to be thinking about what you could be doing if you're not already doing it. Yeah, man, in America, I have a wife. I have a wife. Guaranteed, I have a wife. Yeah. But when it comes down to finding it, you gotta be patient, man. You gotta be patient. You gotta be patient. Got to be patient. It's a must. It's a must. It's a must. It's a must. Gotta be patient. A lot of these women out here too, man. A lot of people walking around got a whole bunch of OnlyFans, shaking their ass all day. You know what I'm saying? You got men out here that's only worried about one thing. And I can't stand a goofy man that's always trying to tap your shoulder because an attractive woman is in the midst. I don't like these. Yo, what's good? Yo, Zion, what's good, man? Yes, Selena, you guys asked me a question for real. You could. I'm tired of dudes. They be like, yo, yo, she look good, man. I be like, bro, you good? You good, bro? You ain't never seen an attractive woman before in your life. You good, bro? You about to drop everything because you seen somebody with your two eyes? Come on, bro. And you still got on your home clothes and your home slippers? Come on, man. Are you scared of dying? Why? Why not? Here's the reason why you shouldn't be afraid of dying, right? I don't fear death because I know the Most High, and when I'm in His face, I can't make no excuses of the life I lived, right? So say if I'm battling anger, say if I'm battling like frustration, say if I'm just pissed off about something, right? A lot of people think that, man, I need to be perfect right now. I need to make sure my house my house when I'm talking about the house, I'm not talking about the body, because you got to make sure you got the Holy Spirit. I'm talking about like the house. What's going on? I'm talking about like your floor, fabuloso, bleach. You trying to make sure everything cleaned, all this and that, right? You trying to make it seem like, oh, okay, got the fresh this, fresh that. I gotta make sure I'm crispy clean, right? Boom, 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 right? Let's say if you ain't had none of that. Say if you had like some dirty ass shoes, some dirty pants, whatever, right? I know I'm giving a lot of different examples, man. But like, the thing is, when you trust the Most High and you're in His midst, no matter what you're going through, no matter what you have overcame, no matter what you're battling, you come in the midst of the Most High, you be like, Most High, I can't make no excuses. I can't make no excuses. I like, this world is so hard without you. It's like, Most High, I just wish things was different. I just wish like this, like life was different. Like I trust in you in all my heart, all my mind. I know when times was tough, you got me through it. I know when times was good, you got me through it too. And I just gotta say, I was dealing with anger. I got better at it, and it's something I still want to get better at. But I'm here now. I don't have a physical body anymore. Now I'm in the spirit, and I can't hide anywhere I go. You're there. So you saw me before I got here, and I knew I was gonna be in your midst. So I'm here right now, Most High, and I want to say I truly thank you and I love you because you're my father, and no one on this earth loved me like you have. Not even my wife, not even my brother, not even my son. You love me way more. You love me way more than everything, and I can't make no excuses. That's why I don't fear it because I can't make no excuse. Or hit my email, bro. Tap in. Still trying to get those products like the oil honey and plus. I don't know what happened to my Discord. Have to hit your number. I yo on that on your community post, Matt Black. I'm gonna put my number down there. I got you. Matter of fact, yeah, I see it. Oh, my bad, my fault, my fault. I see the email. Let me screenshot it right now. All right, yo, Zion said, what I've noticed is the most attractive women tend to have the strongest mask because people overemphasize their external instead of unmasking them to see what they're really about. Right, right. It's like half these dudes don't know that, she humble even though she got what she got. A lot of times, a lot of times you worked hard for your physique, but you're not humble. When you work hard for your physique, but you still humble, it's just different, man. If this was the con. Oh, let me see. He says so. You're saying extremely attractive women are ignored because men think they're being passed around. Yeah, that's exactly what he's saying. Because as soon as an attractive woman walk by, these dudes are so scared to even make eye contact because they like, oh, but deep within their hearts, the first thing they're gonna go home doing, you already know. They're gonna go home and go wild out. You already know what they're gonna go do. That's what I'm saying. It's wild that they live their life on social media, but when they see the real thing, they lost. Right. I was saying, and Zion, before you came on here, I was talking about that same aspect too. How when you're not the type of dude to be looking at women all over the social media, you actually know how to engage with a real woman when you see her. She look good, you like, hey baby girl, you looking good, yo, take my number. She like, I don't got a number, but I got an IG. You go in your pocket, you pull out a flip phone, you be like, I don't do the social media. Like, I see you in person. I don't want your IG so I could scroll and see your archives and you taking booty shots or whatever you taking. I see you right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? I see you here, right now. And the same goes for women when they see an attractive man that's on his P's and Q's. They feel the attraction. Their body is starting to react, the chemistry and everything, the body language starting to shift. But then when they come past you, they act like you don't exist because they spend most of their time looking at GQ and all that type of stuff on social media. You know what I'm saying? That's facts, brother. Facts. That's why I don't have IG either. I don't have Twitter. I don't have none of that. Yeah, she says, listen, when a boy sees a beautiful girl, perfect in his eyes and simply beautiful, he will ignore her, like you said. Yeah, because it could either be due to PMO, him constantly, masturbating to women on the screen, constantly looking at women, attractive women on the screen. That's the reason why, truthfully. That's the main reason why, because 100 years ago, Instagram wasn't here. No social media was here. And a lot of the men in the past days, they had attractive women, like really attractive. Like the women of back then, they were very attractive. Like you look back in the past and you see how slim and slender women used to be. They weren't really like super, super thick like that. And you seen why, like the overconsumption, the GMOs and stuff like that, genetically modified, the hormone production, the overproduction of certain hormones due to like the diet and stuff like that. It was all different. But regardless, the women were attractive back then, and a lot of men didn't have that quick access to see thousands of women a day. It was rare for them to see one woman a day that they thought that was compatible with them, rather than scroll and watch women, shake their ass all day. That's the reason why. And it's not that you're not good enough, because you don't have to have a lot of money to not think you're good enough. To feel like you're good enough is to know that you're doing the right thing. To know that you're good enough is to know that you got morals, to know that you stand on something. Because a lot of men are here is working on themselves constantly. You think you get rich overnight. You think your finances get on point overnight. Sometimes you're gonna have to sleep on the couch. Sometimes you're gonna have to sleep in your car. And then when you stack up that bread, you get that one bedroom or that studio apartment, and it is what it is, and you're thankful because you're doing good enough. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people they watch too much the rappers and all that, and they think it's not good enough because they're not driving the McLaren. They're not driving. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them cars, a Bentley, a coupe, whatever, a Porsche. They feel like they're not good enough. Women ain't worried about that though. A lot of women ain't worried about what you driving. A lot of women, you got to be mostly on your purpose. If you put a woman before your purpose, that's why the woman be acting some type of way, and that's mentally. You got to be on your purpose mentally. Real talk. Yup. Yo, Zion breaking it down. Yup, Zion break it down for them. He said, but now look in the mirror and ask yourself this: if I were bank, hold up. I can't do that, Selena. I can't look at myself and imagine myself being a woman. I can't do that. See, the thing is, it's not about choosing out of all possibilities. Like if you move to America, right? You would see a homeless man that's pushing a cart. He's with a woman with him too. You see, it's not about the possibilities. That's what social media does to people. They give you too much possibilities. you you think everything is possible with everybody. Oh, this person not good enough because he don't meet the criteria. You know, he don't got the same thing that my favorite rapper got or my entertainer had, or whatever. Like, because that's what's being pushed these days. That's what's being pushed these days. That's why you got to be silent and just move. Be silent and just move. But hey, this live is coming down to an end though. This live is coming down to an end, and it was good. Oh, and I appreciate TSK for the donation. I appreciate the donation, man. Appreciate that. I gotta like that. Appreciate that. Appreciate the support, for real. It goes a long way. But until the next one, we're gonna go live. And fellas, just give thanks, man. Let's go. Peace, everybody. Much love, man. Much love.